Hey everybody, welcome to Ready Set Drone, and today I have the Elfie from JJRC. We're gonna check it out, so stay tuned. Okay, so thanks to GearBest for providing the Elfie for us to check out. It says on the box, world's smallest foldable drone. And so it is a pretty nice box, you know, it feels like pretty well made. It comes with this little sack here. It comes in this little sack, and it is that big when you pull it out, and it's very light. Honestly, it's light because it feels like it's fairly cheap, but you know, it's not like metal, it's mostly plastic. But at the same time, that's kind of nice because if you were going to throw this in a backpack or something like that, it would be very easy to carry around in this little pouch. Now, the arms do fold out as advertised. The propellers do stay on. You don't have to take them off, which is nice. So it comes with an extra set of propellers in the box. It comes with a charger that charges the battery, and it comes with a little 1S battery. Mine's already inside of it. I'm going to go ahead and open it up so I can show you the battery. This is a little 500 milliamp hour, 3.7 volt, 20C 1S battery. And this has a pretty standard little connector that is nice because actually this is a common connector. So if you had another battery this size, little 1S battery, you could potentially use it as long as you could slot it into this slot. Now, the first thing you've got to do is figure out how to open up this door, which was, for me, a little bit confusing. It has the ability to slide forward, and it kind of locks. You can't hear it, but it's kind of clicking into place. And then when it slides down like that, it can be opened. The next thing you do is you go into the instruction manual, and there are 3 QR codes, one for Android, one for Google Play, which is also Android, but I guess it's for the Google Play Store, and one for iOS. So you want to scan the appropriate QR code with a QR code reader. Now keep in mind, this drone does not come with a radio control. It's totally flown over Wi-Fi with your phone. So I've already done this. I've already downloaded it. So it also shows you a picture of what the app looks like. So if you can't get the QR code to scan, because they are pretty small, you can actually just go to your App Store, Google Play, Android, whatever, and actually type in JJRC, and you want this one with the red background. It's like a little camera with a red background. So once you've done all that, you go ahead and turn on your phone, you open the app, and then once the app is open, that's what the app looks like. Now, once you have that on, actually before you turn the app on, you want to go to your Wi-Fi settings and get on the Wi-Fi of the JJRC. This thing throws off a little Wi-Fi signal, and that Wi-Fi signal is how it connects to your phone. So in order to do that, you need to turn on the quad itself. I just hit the on button. You want to make sure it's sitting on a level surface when you turn it on so that the calibration will happen properly and it won't get off kilter. And then you want to hit this once. I'm going to go ahead and find the Wi-Fi connection in my Wi-Fi settings. So give me just a second to do that because I'm currently on the Wi-Fi here at this office. All right, it's called JJRC-9958EC. Just look for JJRC. Once you find the JJRC Wi-Fi settings and you're connected, don't worry about the security warning. You can go back to the app, and you can actually hit this little connect button, and in a moment we should see the live camera. And there's the live camera. There's my camera guys over there sitting behind the camera. Now, this thing, the white lights, the white LEDs is the front of the craft, the red LEDs is the rear, and as I said, there's no remote control, so once you've got it on, the way you fly it is you actually hit this this button that says off. You push that, and it will actually turn on your sticks. There's the throttle and yaw, which is on your left, and the pitch and roll, which is on your right. The way you actually fire up your motors is you take both of them and you pull them down and in, and that will fire up your motors, and it will start. And then the throttle stick, if you just hold it down on the bottom for a second, it'll kill the props. So this also has the camera, the still photos, the video, and some other buttons that do various things. If you actually try to take a picture, it will ask you if it can have access to your camera roll, which you need to tell it yes. There is also a little button here for auto takeoff. That's this guy here, and I just pushed it, and you can see there's a up and down and a stop, and I think that's to actually have it take off automatically. I'm not going to do that just yet, and I'm going to turn that off. And then there's a gyroscope button that I would assume is used to actually calibrate the sensors in this thing so that it's not off kilter. So I've got it ready to fly, but before I fly it, I wanted to share something. So it will take photos, and I'm taking photos right now. I've taken a photo of myself. It is called a selfie drone, so I guess that's sort of the purpose of it, is to take these pictures. However, when I hit the button to, let's get a close-up of this. When I hit the button to actually try and take a video, I get this error that says, store will full. Please clean and try again. So I'm not sure what that means. There's no SD card in this thing that I can see, and so that can't be the issue unless I'm missing it. And I think it records everything to my phone, which I know has some space on it. So I'm really not sure what's going on with that. It is called a selfie drone, so if taking selfies is what you want to do, then it should be able to do that for you. Okay, ready? Okay, firing up the motors, and up we go. All right, so I'm going to say one thing about drones that you fly with your phone. They are actually harder to fly than drones that you fly with a remote. This guy right here is not too bad, but it is, and it hovers actually pretty well, but it is actually a little bit challenging to keep in place because the remote sticks are just not that sensitive. I've got it on 30%. So I'm turning it up to 60%, which will give me a little bit more control, and that seems to work a little better actually. So I'm going to try flying it around this light. Back over here. Hey, that was pretty good. Should I try the yaw? That's always dangerous. Well, there we go. I did a full 360 without hitting anything with the yaw. It's a little noisy, not terrible, but and I will tell you, I'm going to switch it over to 100%, which gives you a lot more sensitivity in the controls at 100%. And man, yeah, it really at 100%, it really actually is more sensitive, but actually easier for me to fly because it's more responsive. Let's see if I can land it gently. There you go. Yeah, so first letter of recommendation for this thing is to make sure to put it into the at least the 60% mode, not 30%, which basically gives you twice as much responsiveness. Okay, so we're out here in the big area. You can see I've got a live view here with the quad. You should be able to see it moving around. It's not the greatest picture in the world, but it's okay. And I'm going to take it off and give it a shot. So here we go. Alright, so we're flying it around. So it is very stable indoors, which I will say. When you switch it over to like 60% on the phone, it's actually pretty easy to fly. Let me show you what the sticks look like. This is the actual control surface that I'm working with. So you move these little things here and they kind of bring it around and bring it this way. This is your yaw. Bring it over here so we can actually see it. There it is. And there's tape following it. And this is actually your throttle, so you can pick it up, back. Now we're going to try the flip. So tape back up a little bit, and here we go. Whoa! Everybody see that? Did you get that tape?
Yeah.
Okay, one more time for the flip.
No, it's too hot.
Wow, did you get that? Alright, one more time on the flip. We haven't hit anything yet. I'm feeling lucky. Here we go. You push the little 360 button, and then you tell it which way you want to flip. I said backwards. So it actually flips pretty well. It drops about 4 feet, so you want to make sure you're nice and high in the air. Bring it over here. Set it down. Alright, so overall, the JJRC Elfie. It is kind of modeled after the, I think it's kind of modeled after the Unique Breeze with the folding props. It doesn't have a great camera, but you can see yourself. You can take pictures with it. I couldn't get it to take video, but maybe I'm doing something wrong. I'll see if I can figure that out in a later video. It does fold down really small, which is kind of cool. You can see here like this, and fits right into that little tiny bag. So if you wanted something you could throw in your backpack or take with you to fly at different places, this might be a good one, especially since it doesn't have a remote control. When you flip the switch on the remote up to 60 or 100, it actually is pretty good control. Don't try to fly it at 30 because it's so subtle that you really can't get it to respond. I would say it's not an essential, but it's kind of a cool little quad to have. If you want to check it out, I'm going to leave a link for it in the description. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and we would love it if you would subscribe to Ready Set Drone. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.